Hey, what's up everyone? Miss Hallie here. So today we are going to start with dynamic stretching. Dynamic stretching is always the first thing that you do before you work out, anytime. The difference between dynamic stretching and static stretching is the fact with dynamic, you are moving in the movements. So for example, if I'm stretching to the side, I'm pushing into it, rather than static, where it would just stay there in the movement. So we're gonna start off with dynamic at the beginning, and at the end of our workout, we're gonna do static stretching. So let's get to it. So we're gonna start with lazy man stretches today. So both feet out in front. You're going to point and flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. 1 foot, and then switch, switch. Now 10 times fast. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Now reach under your knee, rotate your ankle, go the other way. Good. Other foot. Switch. Good. Now move into your straddle. We're gonna start with the left side. You're gonna reach out and you're gonna keep stretching into the stretch. Don't stay in the position, just keep stretching into it. Now bring your arm overhead and keep stretching into the stretch. Good. Other side. Arm overhead. Stretch into the stretch. Good. And middle. Good job. Okay, next, we're going to move to froggies. So you're gonna go to your knees. You're going to put your toes down to the ground. Here, you're gonna lean back as far as you can. Make sure you're bouncing in a little bit so that you're stretching completely. And now spread your knees further apart and bounce back into your heels. This will open up your abductors, which are in between your thighs, so that it won't hurt as much when you do your squats. Good. Okay. Last one, stand up. Keep your feet together, or at least shoulders length apart. And you're going to reach down and touch your toes, but you're gonna bounce in it. And just let your body hang as much as possible. This is stretching out your hamstrings, your calf muscles. Stand up. Shake off your legs. And that's it for our dynamic warm-up. So our exercise for today is going to be air squats. What we're going to do for this is a couple different variations. You can either do it where you're just standing right here doing air squats, or we're actually going to add squats to a couch or to a chair, or anything that's in the vicinity that's up about 1 foot to 2 feet off the ground. So we're gonna start with air squats. You wanna keep your feet at least shoulders length apart. When you squat down, you are going to make sure that you keep your chest over your knees. Make sure your chest doesn't come in front, so don't lean too far forward and don't lean back at all. Your chest should be even with your knees. So when I squat down, the two are hand in hand. And then I come up. So make sure your chin stays up, it doesn't come down, and you're lifting up. We are going to end up doing 3 sets of 20 air squats. Okay, so let's get started. 5, 10, 15, and 20. Shake out your legs once you get done with that set of 20. Remember, 3 sets. You can do them any way that you want. Another alternative is putting your foot up on a couch. You're gonna do the same thing. Make sure your knee is over the couch still. You're gonna do a squat again. The only difference between this squat is now I'm applying pressure to my leg that's on the ground. My leg on top, I'm still using it, but it's staying at a bent position, whereas my other leg is completely straight. And my left leg, I'm isolating more because I'm having to push up. So remember, 3 sets of 20 today for your air squats. Now get moving. In this diagram, it's showing you the human body as it is as the muscle posterior, right here, the backside, posterior. So what we are working are our hamstrings, right behind our legs, where you would have your femur inside for the bone. On the outer portion would be your hamstrings. The upper portion, which you would call your buttocks region, is going to be your glutes. Your glutes have 2 sets. You have your upper glutes and your lower glutes. And that's what you're gonna be working for your that's what you're gonna be working for your squats today, not your hamstrings. So make sure you get this workout in, make sure you write it down, make sure you have your paper, that you're keeping track of everything. If you have any questions, make sure you email me.